I've created my own space in Detroit. I didn't need a title, and I didn't need a big company to be able to have an effect on my city. That's what I'm most proud of.
Marlowe was a social capital expert, and that is a term that he created for himself, and it's perfect.
Marlowe Stoudamire was such an innovation champion. He just epitomized everything that entrepreneurs are: creative, quick thinking, hustlers, innovative. Marlowe was all of those things.
Marlowe planted ideas and relationships like seeds. And some of them will never germinate, and some of them already have, and some will in the future, into something that is much greater than even he could have imagined. I think that when you plant ideas in people, they have a way of taking new shape and new form, and it's contagious. Marlowe had a contagious laugh. He had a contagious way of thinking and a contagious belief about the worth of other people and about possibilities. He was an ideas guy.
He was always proud of the East Side, and he was always proud of his city. He just wanted to, always be his own boss and be an entrepreneur and tell his story and tell the city's story.
Detroit 67 turned out to be one of the most important exhibitions in the almost 100-year history of the Detroit Historical Society, and Marlowe had so much to do with that. His entrepreneurial mind and his encouragement to stretch further and take risks, but to do it in a really smart way was incredibly helpful.
Those voices that were not heard in 1967 were able to be heard in 2017. Instrumental in that was getting the story told from a Detroit perspective, but also the story of the people who actually lived it.
I don't think that there is a day that goes by, especially during these times of increased racial tension and conversation, that I don't wonder to myself, what would Marlowe have to say about this? He was such a great person to talk to about difficult topics. And I think that that's what we all need to be doing to honor Marlowe's legacy, is to continue to take risk, to be willing to have difficult conversations, and then to always keep the entrepreneurial spirit.
We should follow his advice of meeting people where they are, having a human-centered approach to our work, our dealings, and our interactions with one another.
Many of us who knew him professionally knew him as a husband and a father. He did not compartmentalize those ideas. He brought them forward in everything that he did.
Being able to expose his kids, as well as children of Detroit, to experiences was so big to him.
What we about to do? Move our booty, do our civic duty. Move our booty, do the civic duty. Move our booty, do the civic duty. Let's go vote.
His children were far more likely to come to any community meeting than any community member I know. He made a point of celebrating and honoring his wife. And so I always want to remember him as a family man, as a father, and just remember to care about and love those he left behind who have to continue without him, because his greatest legacy is really his two children.
How do we help people listen, be heard, participate, and then connect them to others who can help them take action so they can start having more control over their own futures and the future of this city? At the end of the day, how do we bring people together?